Hey, this is Orsen with Kainjoo. I am the Chief Automation Officer and Guardian of the Kaizen Citadel. Let's explore how Kainjoo runs complex projects.
Kainjoo has embedded many Japanese program management methodologies, such as Kaizen and Six Sigma, to impact commercial operations and brands. But why? Agile is great, and we do it for tech projects. But as soon as you work for regulated industries, you will likely meet bottlenecks. They could be a person sponsoring the project, a function, or a steering committee, or just the natural silos corporations faces. For all these reasons, Kainjoo adapted the right framework to the right situation with a proprietary model, the Shuttlecock Diagram.
Let's start with the project contributors. What do we ask them usually? Quality, speed, and most importantly, to respect the budget. One of the elements impacting the task outcome is clearly the skill required versus applied. For instance, adding a junior to a senior task, and also the risk inherent to the uncertainties of a task if not standardized. From a quality perspective and risk management, speed is a good indicator of the quality and uncertainty of a certain task, and this is where you need to be agile. Our Kaizen Citadel monitors these tasks, identifies standards to be created or applied, and de-risk continuously the output of a task, even if the input had an issue, poor brief. But as much as we can apply agility or Scrum methods at an individual level, scaling this is challenging.
Next is the team lens. At that level, you're looking for maximizing quality as a group, reducing waste, and ensuring non-regressions on standardized tasks and templates. This is often where things are getting stressed, and usually where Agile fails in large organizations. If your team are working on one product with sequential features, you're less exposed. But if you're continuously switching gears, you're likely to have repeated clutter in your production. Quality, or shall we say the sustainability of the same quality output 99% of the time, is where we should focus on. At Kainjoo, we monitor precisely the quality stream for each task, whether it's a data or AI project, a marketing campaign, or a design job. Even more so when all of them are combined.
Six Sigma comes to the rescue when companies look for scale. Growth is often sought to build a critical mass and absorb high-velocity production channels or fast market penetrations. But this level of the organization, usually after companies reach $10 million and above, can be slowed down by the bureaucracy of the interdepartment workings. Tech ops, the production, or research and development are pretty good at this already, but commercial operations often struggle to do the same. The answer is simple: multiple channels, data flooding with different level of quality, and markets reacting often negatively to a centralized powerhouse. Thanks to new business process re-engineering methods brought by Six Sigma, we can control these long-tail effects and finally prepare a company for scale.
What is the future for this product? What to launch to stay relevant? Are we still juicing some growth out of this portfolio? All these questions are obsessive for the boardroom, the executive committee, and the senior leadership team. Here again, another toolbox comes handy: lean thinking. With great ways to describe the market needs and the product fit, the problems to solve are clearer. We combine all these tools with a systemic analysis approach to dissect each component of an organization into a functioning cell with its own purpose. See how the steps in the diagram converge differently depending on where you are. From team contributors to the organization, the focus is to control the pipeline. When you hit the market, growth is your only problem to sustain, for long.
There you have it, a glimpse into Kainjoo's approach to project management agility, using different frameworks adapted to each situation. We learned that one size doesn't fit all, and you can't force organizations to adopt one tool only. It depends, and that's normal. We learned that if there is a bottleneck in a project, like a decision committee, you'll never avoid a waterfall approach. We also discovered the art and science of building consistency on delivery with Kaizen and Six Sigma. Showing up with the same intensity 99% of the time is tricky, even more so when it comes to digital marketing or high-velocity channels like social media. Next, let's deep dive into the KPIs that are making the Kaizen castle vibrating each week. This was Orsen. Until next time.